Hey guys, welcome to Double Helix Games. I am Patrick Gilmore, studio head. Double Helix is called Double Helix because we're actually the combination of two separate studios, The Collective and Shiny Entertainment. Most recent game is Green Lantern, Rise of the Manhunters, which comes out in June, and we're very, very excited about it.
Brightest day, blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight.
We approached Double Helix because they had a really strong technology, established technology on the platforms, and also the head of the studio, Patrick Gilmore, had a great passion.
I think what the team was able to do, in concert with DC and Warner Brothers, was really focus on what makes HAL and the Green Lantern and Green Lantern Corps really unique.
Your leadership today has once again helped save the universe.
Working with people like Marv Wolfman to come up with a story that drove our Green Lantern story.
The depth of experience that he has with Green Lantern and the DC Universe overall, he was really seen as a guy who could help us to tie all of those elements together.
So it really fits within the DC Universe and the GL Universe. How do you make a game where the superhero can create anything they want? And so if you look at Hal Jordan and specific Lanterns, they create their own constructs based on what's familiar to them, their history, and limitations of their own creativity.
For Hal, it's all about the ring and his ability to create constructs. He can create light-based weapons just out of pure thoughts.
I'm itching to bust some steelheads.
What comes from me is kind of designs of the characters. I work with the team to develop interesting mechanics, game mechanics, GL's constructs, enemy abilities, and boss fights. And then we pass that on to the animators and the rest of the team, and where they take that and run with it.
Our tool set here is pretty strong, especially for visual effects, and that really helped us. Everything from, ribbons when characters are moving really fast, swinging swords, to, giant over-the-top explosions.
I have the actual Hal Jordan model up right now. Working with some of the assets from the film, we were able to take that, repurpose it.
But those who worship evil's might, beware my power. Green Lantern's light.
Ryan Reynolds plays the character of Hal Jordan.
It's very interesting to hear his voice, and the amount of effort he puts into the character really inspires us as well.
We've got basically the same Sinestro, we've got basically the same Kilowog, but the game story is completely unique.
Strictly speaking, we're not retelling the movie from the game. We're telling a story that exists in the same universe and has all the same characters and has a lot of the same creative stakeholders behind it.
We knew immediately upon reading the script and seeing where they were going with the film that it was going to be the origin story of Hal Jordan, and we wanted to leave that experience and that particular piece of fiction to the film, and we wanted to tell our own unique story in that universe so that the consumer who's coming out of the film, really excited about coming out of the film, would get a different experience by playing our game.
So we do have kind of one anchor, which is Oa. Some parts of the game take place on the planet Oa, but then we take you off to Zamaron, take you off to Bayat, and really explore parts of the universe that aren't covered in the film and that are completely unique to the game.
Zamaron and Bayat are almost like two sides of the same coin. One is very organic and in its sort of raw terrain, and then the other is just completely like fabricated.
We have elements of the IP that have never been realized before in a video game.
It's really fun. Like, the bread and butter of the game is fun and compelling.
As a fan myself, it speaks to me, so hopefully it speaks to the fanboys.
In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight.